When we first started thinking about making these Starfish Boutonnieres for our wedding in November, we were really worried about how fragile they might be.
And that's what sparked our creation of our proprietary Starfish reinforcement method.
We are very happy to report that the proprietary Starfish reinforcement method worked, and the Starfish Boutonnieres lasted all the way from the I do's through the roughhousing and through the dancing.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Jay-Z.
This is Just My DIY.
On today's tutorial, we're going to show you how we made these Starfish Boutonnieres, and the good news is it only takes about 5 minutes per boutonniere.
So we're going to just say, hey, follow along with us. It's going to be quick, and we're going to go get started.
There were 2 kinds of starfish in this pack that we got on Amazon. The spinier pack and then what we're going to call the leggier pack. So we separated them out and then looked at them and just tried to decide which ones we're going to make good boutonnieres. There were only 2 of the leggy ones that were kind of concave the wrong way. So we pulled those out and set the other ones to the side.
Now we got these magnets off of Amazon as well. This is a fairly nifty pack for what would be called neodymium. That is a really strong magnet, and these actually come in 3 different sizes, which will come in handy later.
So we're going to show you these 3 different sizes, and now we're going to show you the proprietary Starfish reinforcement method.
Patent pending.
We wish.
So this involves a bit of UV resin. We're going to start off with just putting a dribble in the middle and then using a stick to spread it around while just trying to keep the starfish themselves level using whatever we have around, little sticks or the other starfish that are spiny that we're not using apparently. Thought they went to good use.
Use whatever you can. I mean, the idea here is just to really spread a nice thin layer of resin. You really want to make sure the resin doesn't get down inside the starfish, because for UV resin to cure, it needs to have the light reach it. So don't try to get it down inside the starfish, but you do want to create a nice thin layer of it. And you're actually going to create a couple of layers of this because resin, when it cures, is a nice hard plastic.
Yep. So that first layer is now cured, and we're going to do pretty much the same thing again. We're going to put another glob in there and spread it out over the resin that's already cured.
And the great thing about this resin, using a UV resin, is you can control it really, really well. But also, if your starfish isn't level for some reason, you can actually level the back of it to attach a magnet to it, which is actually going to be the next step. So this one, as you can see, we got it nice and level. We have great reinforcement here at that kind of stress point on the starfish where the magnet's going to be. But we will tell you, if you mess up, which, you know, sometimes people mess up like this, and you dome your resin, you don't want a domed glob of resin because your magnet is not going to attach very well to that. If you happen to do that, go in with an X-Acto knife or like this, our favorite Cricut True Control knife, and flatten that out.
And you're going to see the reinforcement method's holding up well so far. But when we're ready, we're going to start going through those 3 sizes of magnets to hide it behind the body, the main meeting point of the starfish. So that, well, you know, one of the things you really don't want is to have like the silver of the magnet sticking out the side of your starfish. So we're trying to find the right size to hide it appropriately.
We wanted to find the largest magnet we could get away with, and then we're going to glue that on there. Now, we did try 2 different glues. You see over there on the side, we have the E6000. We decided to go with the JB Weld, and the reason we went with that is because it had a quicker set time. Any glue you're going to want to let cure fully overnight, but this one just had the quicker initial set.
After everything was all set, we did find a metal bar that the magnet would react with and use that to brace the back of it against the inside of the suit.
And those are actually from name badges. We just peeled off the sticky to them. And there we go. They lasted through everything, including us getting pelted with little beach balls.
Nicely pelted. Lovingly.
Celebratorily.
Celebratorily.
So of the 30 plus DIY projects we made for our wedding, these got some of the most compliments on the day of, so we hope that you enjoyed this tutorial.
And if you did, then you should go ahead and give it a thumbs up. subscribe and ring the bell. If you think they should be complimented, then you should put that down in the comment line. And of course, know that everything that we use to do this is listed down in the description.
Also in the description are links to all of our social handles. Please connect with us across platforms. We love hearing from you. Don't forget we are on Patreon now, so if you'd like to support this channel and help us keep creating great content like this, you can support us over there with just a few dollars each month. And also know that you can check us out over on our blog at justmydiy.com. Thanks for watching.